here today on this beautiful Sunday morning. We call it going to church because the course opens at 9 usually. Today it's 10 because of the snow. Anyway, to hit some sporting clays at Nova Sporting Clays. One thing here, we use a firearms buggy. So we repurposed a stroller, and you can buy these attachments here at Canadian Tire in the automotive section. You just screw them on. Part of the reason why this is so handy is because we're hauling, well, there's 3 of us, and we're hauling at least 100 rounds of ammo each, and extra gear, extra clothing. So it's really handy to have, so you're not sporting it through the course.
And one of the things we really need to have at the range are eyes and ears. So I'll be wearing my custom big ears that Women That Hunt made for me, and of course my trusty glasses.
Trusty glasses, we got trusty glasses here.
Trusty glasses.
Big ears.
Big ears.
Eyes, now my only difference with me is I have what's called an ocular block because I shoot from the left, but I'm right eye dominant. So you just got to kind of block your vision so that the other eye takes focus. Anyway, that's the only difference between the other ladies and me. Shooting here is very social, and this is the office. So when you come here, you got to check in for COVID, but also you need clays to shoot. Nova Sporting Clays is set up in stations. There are 15 stations, and it's very social. You come with your group and you go to your station, and there's a little controller here, and you just lift that open and you put your card in. This is Lynn's card. The machine turns on, and your partners in crime control how the clays come out, and you
Ready,
shoot.
Kim?
1. This is 1.
And 2. And 2.
Good girl. She hit both. Yeah. So what Lynn's doing right now is called on report. So basically what it means is she calls pull for the first one, and then as soon as she fires on the second one, the control, which is Kim in this case, will release the second, and she just smoked both of them again, which is really great. There's also another method that's called a true pair. So a true pair is when both clays are released at the same time.
You were a little bit behind it. I can see your rod, but you were only like a couple inches behind it. Okay, pull.
A good thing to note is that we as a group are new shooters, so we're constantly learning when we come to the range. And shooting sporting clays, you're really developing your dynamic visual skills. So you're working on peripheral awareness, speed and span of recognition, focus, eye-hand coordination, all kinds of dynamic skills. So it's a big learning curve, especially for us. And what's great about working out as a social group is we help each other out.
Oh, like you hit it.
We help each other out in terms. Shooting's a perishable skill, so it's always good to come out and practice, but you're testing your elements in terms of your gear and your comfort levels. I mean, obviously it's a very that's gonna be a hard one to shoot.
You're gonna shoot me.
Do that again.
Okay, 2.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh,
Are you okay?
It landed right at her feet.
it hit my foot.
I know, but I couldn't tell if it hit your head first.
Oh, you got it.
I had to shoot it before it hit me.
So this station's kind of fun because it simulates a low-flying pheasant and a rabbit, so it rolls across. I'm gonna try to get better. I don't know how clear that.
Pull.
The first one's a bugger.
Pull. Dead
challenge with this station is the green target on the left. When it first comes off the trap, it's very visible and it gets high into the trees and goes on edge, and it's easy to lose. But then as it loses power and descends, it comes back on the dome and you can see it again. But by then it's a snapshot. So you have to pick it up early, watch it, track it, and shoot it just as it turns and starts to drop.
Awesome.
Watch it till it starts to disappear. Then smoothly bring your eyes over to your gun. And your eyes should get to the gun just at the same time the target gets there, and then you're going to break it just after that.
So you guys have an intro course that you can take?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, let's try it. Cool. You actually do see it.
How often do you guys change the course up?
Right now we're trying to
Because I couldn't
change
see it at all. Now I can at least see it.
50% every week.
Every week.
So that every 2 weeks you get, it's a whole new course.
So it's always challenging, that's for sure.
We're always changing it. We're not, and we try not to make it
This is an
harder.
exception. This is a little bit
But sometimes
different.
when you go out with the
Normally, you
intention of
wouldn't be
making
able
a
to-
course
if
easy,
you're having trouble, you wouldn't be able
we
to
haven't
see
had
it,
much
so just
success
like
at that.
So
People
don't
say,
even look
geez,
for
that
it.
was hard.
Look out
I
when
think
you
it's
first
just,
start to see it,
it's
and then
different.
be ready to
You get
see
used
it.
to shooting a station one way and then you come and you're like, oh, they've changed the station, and then it's like, boom, you're right back at the beginning.
And we might only change a third of the
Try to
course.
focus on the
We might go a
space
third,
at that
third,
distance.
and then a third.
Can't really
That
do
way,
that,
when you come to the winter
because
series
if
shoot,
you
you've got,
focus
it's
too
a whole new
close,
course.
it
Yeah.
takes our
And then
eyes
after the
longer
shoot, a
to
third, a third, a
focus
third.
out
It all
than
depends on
does
how
in.
we feel
So
and
give
how
it
much
1,000
feedback we
yards.
get from the numbers.
Yeah.
Just like you're in a deer blind and flying
We
deer.
know when
You're
sometimes
looking
a
out
target's
at the far
difficult to
edge,
see, we'll change it.
and your peripheral vision
Sometimes
picks
a
up
true
moving
pair is
objects
harder than we
much
had
more
intended,
quickly than your
so we'll
central
change it.
vision, so you'll see
What I
it
love
with
is
central vision.
you can change a course simply by just changing where you stand to shoot, which I like too,
We
because
have a bunch of stations where we have
multiple stands.
But also, you can change angle, you can change speed without changing anything else, and it does make a difference.
Yeah.
A really good shooter would come out here and break the target up there. You just get out ahead, he or she'd get out ahead of it up there and break it up there. Because when you want to break a target when it's doing as few things as possible. Once it starts to kill, fall, and curve away, it becomes a nightmare.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe and share it with your friends.